I need to turn on the camera.
It's really fun.
So, how about you? Can I just...
Am I in the way?
Is anyone else working? No, you're not that tall.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you. I'll have a lot of editing to do.
Okay, take it away. Buenos días, good morning. Mi grupo va a presentar la cultura cubana. My group is going to present on Cuban culture. Mi grupo es Chelsea, Alyssa, y Carly. My group is their names. The Spanish is now over. It's just a little intro because Cuban culture uses a lot of Spanish. But the rest will be in English, don't worry.
Oh, please pause for this advert. And instead of just like feeding the facts to you, we're gonna let you play Jeopardy so you can figure out.
Chelsea,
I
you
want
want
to
to
do
do
this.
this?
I don't know how to do this.
Is that the Jeopardy song?
That's the stuff. This song is okay. We're gonna split you up into left and right. So like this is your teams, all
So just,
6
like,
of
raise
you
your
guys
hand.
and all 7 of you.
Everyone knows how to play Jeopardy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Remember, you answer the question. What is?
Okay, who wants to start?
We'll go first.
Oh, all right. All right, Amber.
Don't you need a team leader, probably?
You can like group together. We'll give you a second. No?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, who's going to go first? No.
I guess Amber, yeah. But anyone can answer on this side. What's your-
We'll take food for
You can't read it?
please, Alex.
So it's
Government.
okay. What type of coffee is the most popular in Cuba? Chelsea, what?
What is Cuban coffee?
We'll give you like okay. We'll give it to you. Can someone get out a? I'll get out a sheet of paper.
Government, food, geography,
Oh, cheers.
economy, and fun facts.
Okay. She's writing it.
Yeah. Yeah, she's writing it over here.
Oh.
Okay, now they go again.
Fun fact 4.
There's like the nations sound.
Which 10, 20. Okay, fun fact for 50.
Yeah.
Melissa. What is Cuba's official animal?
Ew, trippy.
The horse?
That's a good guess. It's the Cuban Trojan. It's a bird. You can look it up. It's a pretty
Look it up
bird.
later in your
It has
free
some
time.
colors. All right, so we go over here.
Next team.
Government?
4. Government position. Those are some high rollers. How many vice presidents does Cuba have?
1.
3.
3? 2? 3?
Which one?
I'm guessing 2 or 3.
What is
What
Yeah.
Explain.
They have 5 vice presidents. What? I mean, in case they all have different areas.
Okay, so they all
Yeah.
have different areas that they're in charge.
Remember, you get bragging rights for the rest of the year
Yeah.
when you win this.
All right, back over here.
Yeah.
Alyssa, what do you want?
Food.
Food. Yeah.
Food for 40.
What American fruit is in the same genus as
What is a
plantain?
banana?
What is a banana?
Nice. Yes.
Yeah, we should just keep doing all those ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
What meat is on a Cuban sandwich?
What is ham? The girl.
What is ham and pork? We'll give it to them. They said it closer than
Yeah.
most questions.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get food for 20.
Wow. What main types of meat is served in Cuba?
I think it's pork. Right? What is pork?
If they get it wrong.
What is pork?
And
chicken.
chicken.
We can give them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, pork and chicken is closer than 2 is to 5. So. No. Okay. All right.
Food for
It's almost over my head.
Oh, no.
I think they got that wrong.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Pick the next one. What's that first one?
Government.
Geography.
Government, geography, economy, and fun facts.
Fun facts for 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun facts for 40. Which fish is not found anywhere else in the world?
Any fishermen in here?
Piranha. No, that's
The what?
I'm just kidding.
That's
South
in the
America.
Amazon.
No, we didn't say anything.
What is?
Mandurah.
No, it's in the second limit.
Sorry? 10 seconds. All right. We're back over here.
Yeah. Me too. Want to do fun facts for 10? Yeah.
What is Cuba's official language?
Spanish.
What is Spanish?
You're welcome.
All right, thanks. You got it. Nice.
Let's do another 10. Geography for 10.
So they have 100.
Which body of water is Cuba in?
The Caribbean. What is the Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean?
I feel like we should get double. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what it could be.
How many was that?
10.
10.
10?
40?
Okay, what should we go to now? Maybe like geography for 20. Geography for 20. Geography though. Why are we going to that? Why?
What country borders Cuba?
None. It's an island. What is none?
Did you see our Jeopardy game? Yeah, are you like studying last night?
I've just seen a map.
I've seen it now. I've just seen it now.
What is government for 10? Government for 10. I'm not going to be able to help you guys with this one. What? It's not the question we were expecting. The Republic of Cuba. What is the Republic of Cuba?
That's the answer though. So
Yeah,
you got it is the answer. So you get 10.
Geography for 30.
You
Geography for 30. Wait, okay.
No, she already said it. Yeah, she said it. Yeah, she did say it.
It was 30?
Yeah. We're making a comeback here. Alright, group 2, also known as Kim. What have you done?
I'm still feeling geography. I literally have no other knowledge.
Alright, 40.
Let's do geography for 40.
Oh.
Looks like we should get that point though.
Go ahead and get that to us.
Alright,
Let's
take
try
another one.
geography for 50.
What animal does Cuba view from an aerial view?
What is a
What are they
fish
using?
or a shark? It's kind of like
I'll take it.
You were close.
a shark is pretty good.
Close, but it's called the alligator.
Okay, really quick, it's 140 to 80.
Oh.
Yeah.
What type of soap opera is popular in Cuba?
Like the name of it? Or what type?
Just what kind?
Spanish drama. I feel like that's Spanish drama. Romance.
Me neither.
What's the
answer?
What was it?
It was South Korea.
South Korean soap operas are really popular.
Throwing
But we'll give
peso.
The 31
What is
is
it?
Cuban peso and
Yes.
Cuban convertible peso.
What's a convertible peso?
It's for when people come to travel. It's like the
Right, so it's a communistic, it was communistic, right? So when people, travelers come, they just can't use the local currency and sure the dollar's converted or, to something that's, the Cuban, is it called convertible peso? Yeah. I think Russia used to do that too when it was the USSR.
economy for 50.
What is the take-home salary for most Cubans?
Is it in pesos or US dollars?
U.S. dollars
What is per month or per year?
per month.
What is $500?
That's too.
That's pretty close, right? I wouldn't have guessed.
Should we?
Just go a little bit quicker for that.
Economy for 20. What are the 3 main exports?
Tobacco, bananas, and
We got 2 or 3. 2 or 3. Well, yeah, they can have it.
no.
20. Put it on the board.
Okay, 2/3 is 20.
What if we give 6 points, but then it comes over to us?
Give them a
15.
Yes.
Okay, 15.
Alright, well, that's always forget.
Okay.
Alright.
Do the 10.
Okay, whoever makes it to 200 first.
Economy
Okay.
for 10.
What type of economy does Cuba have?
I think you can guess based on what you just said.
Socialist.
It's $20.
Alright. Socialist?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. It said what sort of economy, right?
Yeah.
Well, I thought, okay.
She thought we got it right, so.
Alright. Do the facts for 20.
More than 2/3 of Cuban Americans live in
What
which
is
state?
Florida?
Oh my
Or,
gosh.
oh, I was really worried it was going to be New York.
How many was that? Sorry.
20. That was kind of a geography question.
Okay, what are we on?
Government employee.
Oh, you're
Who is the current president?
Oh, you'll know this one. You No.
No. Who is Hugo
You all
Chavez?
know?
Do we know it?
No, Castro, the brother.
Yeah. The
Oh.
brother.
We said Castro, so.
Yeah, I get partial credit.
One half. I agree. I think we should get 20 points for that.
I think if you just said Castro, then you would get Castro. But you said Fidel.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Hey, this is for the win. How many years was Fidel Castro in power?
Apparently. Aren't you on the neutral team?
Yes, I am. I don't know if it's approximately, I don't know about 60 or, because, he
60
has been
sounds
long time,
good.
60.
What is 40
Wow.
now?
August 50.
Alright, I guess you guys have
So
to.
if you guys get this right, you win.
Oh my god! Government just cute ass.
Communist. What is communist?
Okay.
Alright. You held on to your lead. Good job.
Good job, team.
Okay. Yeah, you can just say that. We already generally.
So we kind of just went over some of this stuff, but the culture of Cuba, their main food is pork, chicken, rice, beans, and plantains and vegetables. Their main sports are boxing, baseball, and Cuban dominoes. And a lot of them are Roman Catholics, and a lot of them live in Florida, like in Miami area. There's a big population there. And there's the two forms of pesos, the Cuban pesos and Cuban convertible pesos. And the convertible pesos are for mainly like travelers that come by, and it converts to US dollars.
And I want to bring it to your attention. You see the map of Cuba there?
That's what I was going to say. So here's the tail. It's an alligator.
It almost looks like a whale. It looks like
It does kind of look like a shark.
Yeah, we should
Okay, so you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so we brought plantains and coffee, and it's technically espresso, but I made it in a regular coffee cup. But it's really good, and I have sugar if anyone wants it. So should we just let them come up
So
here
while
we're
you're talking,
presenting?
can they help themselves?
Yeah, that sounds good.
yeah, you just pass it around.
The plantains are different, but try it. You never know. You never know. Do y'all need napkins?
Is there anyone that doesn't want coffee?
I do not.
You don't want coffee, so 1, 2, 3. Because then, like, whoever's not speaking, they can
They're
just
baked, but
pass it around.
Okay.
Do you want me to
I
just
have
come
a
over and
coffee
serve
cup.
the coffee to everyone else?
Yeah, that would help.
You can.
There are cups here.
Yeah, I brought
Oh,
some.
you got cups too. Okay.
And there's napkins here.
And then just
Carly.
start the plantain.
Okay, I'll grab it.
Okay. We have a video. I don't think we have time for it, nor is it really necessary. Yeah.
Well,
That's
why
fine.
don't you just go?
Yeah, we'll just keep going.
Whatever you have to, and then later on, maybe get to the videos.
Yeah, well, it's not completely necessary. It's just a brief history. Okay, so to the occupational profile, we did Arnie. So Arnie is an 18-year-old male with developmental disabilities. He's never had a formal diagnosis, so we weren't really sure. He lives in a 2-story house with his mom, older brother, and older sisters. His dad committed suicide a while ago, and his mother is immobile, so his older brother, is the primary caretaker. So Arnie expressed that he enjoys riding around with his brother and spending time with his family, and he really likes climbing. He often disappears to go to the local water tower. But Gilbert said that his desire for Arnie was to bathe independently, since he has to bathe him daily, and it's kind of taking more time than necessary, and it would really help the family if Arnie could do this independently, or at least with less assistance. So that's why for our therapeutic intervention, we chose bathing.
Okay, so Carly, really quick, you're sliding.
Oh yeah. So for the goals, we used the task-oriented frame of reference. The goal was for him to bathe with modified independence. So that's working on task-specific training with motor control, and we'll be using repetitive tasks. So just kind of over and over again, like teaching him how to use the washcloth and shampoo, and hopefully that will help him. So anyway, that's the frame of reference. So we use the task-oriented. Functional practice and grading up is how we'll eventually get him to what we want him to be at the level.
Alright, so our goals. Our long-term goal in 3 months, Arnie will bathe with modified independence with a washcloth, soap, and shampoo. Our short-term goal is then that in 1 month, Arnie will bathe with Menasis using a washcloth, soap, and shampoo. And our second short-term goal in 1 month, Arnie will bathe in 2 inches of water. So the reason we started to, looked at inches of water is because he was left in the bathtub, so it sort of like created a scare, and he's like scared of being in the water. So our goal is to get him comfortable to sit in the bathtub again and slowly increase the amount of water that he's actually sitting in.
So I can go back there so that I can explain to the students. Yeah. So the first goal is long-term goal is Arnie will bathe with modified independence with a washcloth, soap, and shampoo. So if you're doing what's called chaining, you could probably start with initially just washcloth, then gradually add soap, then gradually add shampoo.
So that's actually like in our grading, we brought that.
In that,
instead.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all right then, that's good.
Okay.
The second one, Arnie will bathe in 2 inches of water. So there you're really using, taking care of the psychosocial aspect of the care because he was fearful and anxious,
Right.
right? Okay, great. So let's go to the next.
So for our intervention, there's a couple of things that we would address. First would be safety, so having non-slip mats in the tub, so to eliminate fall risk. Also grab bars to help transferring in and out of the bathtub, and assistive devices to help him scrub his lower extremities, upper extremities, and back. So again, practicing transfers with him until he feels comfortable getting in and out himself without falling. And just teaching him how to scrub, where to scrub. And we also thought of temperature, teaching him where to keep the water temperature at, because if it's too hot and he doesn't know how to control that, he could burn himself. So we thought that was really important to avoid like scalding. Also, 120 degrees Fahrenheit is where you don't want to go past that, and even at that degree, for more than 5 minutes, it could start to cause like second-degree burns. So we really want to target like maybe a cold shower, or if not cold, at least have some kind of a marking on the lever so that he doesn't go past that and injure himself. And so we also thought about using a timer for intervention. So maybe like every 2 minutes, Arnie could, scrub his hair. Timer goes off, then he scrubs his extremities, and then timer goes off, and he moves on to the next thing, just so that he forms a sort of sequence, and eventually we can eliminate the timer, and he just can follow.
And it would probably be similar to like a visual schedule for children with autism. You have the different times and they move on and they can kind of like check it off.
And so, and I'm just going to go over this because later on getting that maybe a little, I may forget what I need to say.
Mm-hmm.
So, in terms of your task-oriented approach, definitely I can see what you're like doing here in the last intervention.
Mm-hmm.
But on the previous interventions where you said non-slip mats, grab bars and all that, what kind of a frame of reference would that be?
Compensation.
What's it? Compensation. So it's the rehabilitation frame of reference. Okay?
Yeah. So we need to add that in there.
You can say you're using both the frames of references. The rehabilitation frame of reference is to tie Arnie to it's independent, Okay.
Okay. So for the grading of the activity, I kind of touched on it earlier. We would start with very simple things, just using a simple washcloth to have him clean himself, but not even like in the tub maybe, just teaching him how to scrub his extremities and stuff like that. And also eventually getting him to maybe sit in a chair like in the shower and just with a cup pour the water over himself so that he gets comfortable with having the water. And also scrubbing and everything as well. And eventually you want to get him to actually sit in the tub, and then we could grade it also by increasing the amount of water he sits in, is what we thought of. So kind of just starting from not being immersed in the water to being like fully immersed in the water.
Oh, you guys are pros.
So you really learned a lot about Cuba.
Okay.
C.
B and C. So both B and C, that's right. So where is, which C is Cuba located in?
D.
Good. Which of these is not a popular sport?
Tennis.
Good. Y'all are so cute. What'd you say? So cute.
I like it. Yeah, we have our references. If you want to fact check us.
I think you just push the state.
So are there any taboos in that society with regards to health? How is health viewed in the Cuban culture?
So as far as bathing, there's really no differences in Cuban versus American culture. Bathing is pretty much universal in the way you do it, and it's norm to bathe on a daily basis. So for this one, we didn't really see like a full immersion of Cuban culture into the bathing aspect. Like
No, and not necessarily
Oh.
bathing, but just in terms of disability. Very often when you have disability, any problems, you can be socially isolated. Okay? Taboos within the culture make things even worse. Because, first of all, you don't have connections with the outside world just because of your disability. But then religious taboos, like if if they view disability as something that God is punishing you, those kinds of things can further isolate these people, and will further isolate the family,
Yeah.
So those are the kinds of things we healthcare professionals need to be aware of and definitely pay attention to, because we are going to be their advocates. We're going to be that connection between their world and the outside world to help them transition and gain independence, right? So while bathing is important for you, remember that occupational synthesis, all of those skills that you do need to empower the client, get that client with confidence so that the client can then also transfer all of those learned skills into to be socially integrated. Right? That fear and anxiety of the water, can translate to other things outside of the community. And so to me it looked like your main focus was getting him now to like bathing, to overcome that fear and anxiety.
Right.
So I'm just trying to connect it all. But when you look studying cultures, when you're understanding cultures as a healthcare provider, what your focus should be, what are their beliefs and value systems, what may be limiting them, how do I need to help them in order to adjust to this American culture and feel part of the American culture. Okay? And so that's just something I want you to sort of think of. And so in your final paper, make sure you're kind of address those things. Okay. While the currency is important, the economy is important, and all of that, as a healthcare provider, for us, it's the belief systems, the value systems that can impact a person's engagement or a person's life. Okay. All right. I think you did an excellent presentation. Thank you very much.